The first time was 30 years ago. I came for the promotion of Fifth Element.
The Fifth Element, the one film that changed my life.
That's why you dress that way?
Huh?
Soon you'll be going,
The river is the first weapon you learn how to use because it lets you keep your distance from the client.
The rifle is the first weapon you learn how to use. It lets you keep your distance from the client.
Okay, the client is dead.
44
sound like a strange kind of vehicle trying to get going.
He's drunk.
It's Eko
My amazing talk show.
Would you like to listen to the uncensored talk show?
Click the link in the description for our podcast. Eko, do you know who is coming today?
How could I not know? The most iconic, awesome, well-known, fabulous French movie director Luc Besson is here.
You remember when Lucy came out? It blew like a wildfire.
He's coming back to Taiwan with a new film, Dog Man.
Guy's in a wheelchair. It's a bit of an oddball.
But their enemies quite unlike people. Dog eat dog. It's just as simple as
Starring the Cannes Film Festival Award for the Best Actor winner.
Caleb Landry Jones. That's the guy.
Well, I guess there's 3 handsome people on camera. What can you do about it?
3? Oh, I'm only seeing 2.
Luc Besson, French film director, French host. Of course I'm gonna be part of the team.
I'm always wondering, Arno, can you, for once, talk in a French accent?
If you enjoy this episode, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share.
What is this accent? I think he spent too much time to Taipei.
So Sandra, I have to bid you farewell early today. I will be the part of that team now.
Okay, sit your butt down. Can you guys bring this little prick over here so we can end this nonsense? So welcome, director.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome, Caleb. And then, okay, would you please introduce yourself just a little bit?
My name is Caleb Jones. I'm an actor.
My name is Luc Besson and I'm a director.
Fellow Taiwanese, remember these faces of liars.
We're in the movie business.
But also we know that you just arrived this afternoon. And then we know it's your first time in Taiwan, Caleb. And then director, it's your 3rd time?
The first time was 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
I came for the promotion of Fifth Element.
Oh, that movie.
The Fifth Element, the one film that changed my life.
That's why you dress that way?
Huh?
With that hair too?
Soon you'll be going,
Oh my god, 我真的心动了！
你每次都这样。
哎呦，你不懂啦！AmazingTalker 是有1万名全球家教，100万名学生，还是台港最大的教育平台，太爱了吧！
妈，先上一堂体验课，再决定购买课程。上课时间、地点、内容自己选择了。Can you get a hold of yourself?
哎呀，just don't get it, alright？ 它还有 AI 配对耶，帮你找到最合适的老师哎。
而且什么学科都找得到，像是数学、国文、化学，还有专业老师提供客制化的课程，对吧？
而且现在还有新科目，城市设计、职业辅导跟心灵疗愈，这真的心动了啦！好，不行，我要矜持。
反正啊，点击留言还能领取限时300元的折价券。
什么？居然还有折价券？这怎么能够不爱？
Sandra，你克制一点。
You know what's interesting is because we work with dogs, we spend so much time with them that every time we arrive in the city, we can't help ourselves. If we see a dog, we're like, oh, and then we watch the dog.
It feels like you are going to different places, but you're still casting. But how many dogs that were on set? Like 124.
Yeah, and 6 was professional coming from Los Angeles, stars. They don't want to work with the others.
They're cats.
Then we have another team, which is the biters. These dogs are just here to bite. So So everybody was scared of them. They were like, so there's a lot of different team to organize. That was a giant mess for the entire shoot.
But did any accident actually happen on set?
Every day.
Like a lot of poo.
Every day.
No, you have a couple of people who are just there for the poo.
But now, you guys make me really curious. How was this idea born?
I read this article, very small article in a newspaper of a father who threw his kid at 4 years old in a cage with dogs, and he leave him there for 4 years.
4 years in a cage.
That's not the story of the movie, it's just the beginning, because from there I try to imagine this kid, what he became. Do you become someone very mean who wants to avenge, or because you understand this pain, you became somebody good and trying to help the others? The movie is about facing this choice, because everybody knows pain, but how are you dealing with it? That's the most important.
So there is a message.
Quite a few. They're there for you to take and make of them what you will.
So for you, Caleb, did you actually have to spend time to get to know the dogs?
I remember getting to the studio and you've got the actors on one wall, you know, all the photos of the different actors in the film. You've got all the dogs on another one. And I remember those first few weeks looking at it a bit every day. Okay, that's Joe, that's Tiki, that's Oscar, okay. Well, but in the film, I don't treat them like animals. It's a bit of a different kind of relationship than your, you know, it's a hello.
Hello.
You're late.
I mean, no offense to Caleb, but the dogs might get the Oscar this year.
Which one?
There's a new one, I can't say which, but yeah. It was so natural.
There's not one moment in the film that you think it's organized or they play. Everything looks natural. For me, honestly, and I know he's shy, but there's not one actor in this world who can play it better than he did. No one. Even the biggest one, I dare them to do it.
Yeah, may I ask, why?
Watch the film. The thing I'm the most proud of, directing is okay, the script is okay. The acting, it's impossible to do. He's playing like 6, 7 different characters during the entire film. Starting at 16 years old, finishing at 25. He's in a wheelchair, he's everything. When I finished the script, I promised myself, I said, if I don't find a good actor, I'm not gonna make the film, because you're gonna make a bad movie.
Is it your first time working with director? Because I feel like I already see the father-son bonding between you, like he has, shown you so much about.
Oh yes, I've learned a lot from just working with him. And he creates the situation so smoothly, so that when I've gotten there, I really get to play with Luke, and we try this, we try that, and this is it. Yes, 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 we got it.
So a big part of the movie was shot in France, right?
Yeah, on studio.
On the studio is in France. And Luc didn't teach you any French.
No, I think my brain was taking everything else. There was no room for learning a language.
I guess since you didn't teach you any French, we can start from the tops.
Yeah.
Bonjour, au revoir, which means hi, goodbye.
And bye, yeah.
But if you want to be a little more fluent or a little bit more casual, you can just say salut. Salut, ça va?
Today in French, it's more like ça va?
It's a little bit like how are
are
you?
you,
How are you
right?
doing?
It's kind of like what's up?
Oh, ça va?
But you need to put the French flavor. Ça va?
Ça va? Like you really don't care at all.
Cool. And how about when you want to comfort someone and you say, don't worry.
You say t'inquiète.
What is take?
T'inquiète, t'inquiète.
As in paquet? Take?
No.
Paquet, take?
It's funny because it really depends on the tone. If you say t'inquiète, it's okay, you think it's going to be okay. If you say ne t'inquiète pas, then you start to worry.
Yeah. Everything is all right.
Yes.
The trailer for Dogman, it looks like a thriller. But then from the way you have been talking about it, it feels like it's a movie about love and finding, the true self. So what would you call it exactly?
I don't think it's one thing.
It's my best film. That's the thing. But the structure of the storytelling is a thriller. At the beginning you see a monster, and then little by little you're gonna fall in love with this guy because he's amazing.
It sounds like the story of my life. When people see me for the first time, it's like there are always WTF written on their foreheads.
But I have known you for like 24 years and I still feel like that.
Huh? So, look, you have been writing scripts as long as you have been directing. What will you say is the main difference between being a scriptwriter and a director?
It's two different jobs. Writing in the morning, it's something very impersonal. Writing is going to the market and buy some food. Directing is being the cook.
Oh.
The spectator is just eating.
Yes, I was gonna say.
And when you are writing, when you are creating, would you have a specific kind of audience in mind whom you want to cater to?
Impossible. And don't do it. Don't try to imagine. You have no clue. Look at Van Gogh. Van Gogh make a painting, and now there is some Chinese and Spanish in Paris who watch the painting. So he can't say, oh, I'm going to paint for some Chinese and some Spanish. It will come in 100 years. It's a gift. You just make a gift, and you don't know who will take the gift.
What's the hardest thing about acting?
Yeah, because we have heard that you can actually do quite a bit of accent.
Oh, accents. Oh, you need time. You need, I think, the minimum of 3 months of working with a great dialect coach.
But then we can have some fun trying out.
Yeah.
We have a sentence here, and then you want to make it French.
So, the river is the first weapon you learn how to use because it lets you keep your distance from the client.
Too aggressive. You're not to try to make a point. You don't try to convince. It's just a statement. So you don't need to push anything. And by the way, that's a line from Léon.
The rifle is the first weapon you learn how to use because it lets you keep your distance from the client.
Not bad.
So for like A-N, E-N, it will become
So you try.
No T, right?
You try.
Okay. The rifle is the first weapon.
No, in French.
The rifle? It's a really good
That's Albanian.
I'm so bad at accents. The rifle is the first weapon. You learn how to use. It lets you keep your distance from the client.
Okay, the client is dead. Like if he hear
My
you,
bad. I'm so
if
sorry.
he hear you, the client is dead.
What is the trick though? Like the R, right?
Yeah, the R.
The R.
For the Asian, it's very hard to the R.
R.
Yeah, it's
R.
Oh, guys, I don't know if I can do all this. This is like, I feel like I'm on a Saturday Night Live sketch.
All right, well, we have so many languages on set today, so it's only natural for us to do a challenge.
Oh, challenge. We're gonna do tongue twister from Chinese, English, and French. How are we supposed to pronounce? How am I supposed to pronounce French sound?
Starting from the word French, français.
Français. Okay, so this one is really difficult.
This one is insane. Okay, Arno, go.
Okay, I'll do a little demo. 44
What?
Hey, messed it up.
Sound like a strange kind of vehicle trying to get going.
drink.
Okay, let me do it.
Welcome, native speaker.
Okay. 4是4，10是10，14是14，44终于扯离了，40是40。
Oh, Peter! Oh, good old Peter Piper. 1, 2, 3. Peter Piper.
Peter Piper.
Pickled peppers, Peter.
Pickled peppers. Where's the peck of
Pickled
pickled
pickled peppers.
Peter Piper. Picked up pickled peppers.
You're not even trying.
I did. I gave it a go.
I screwed up by pickled, I think.
I can't even read this.
Les chaussettes de l'archiduchesse sont-elles sèches, archi-sèches?
Wow, it sounds so good.
La chaussette de l'archiduchesse sont-elles...
See you tomorrow.
So,
So,
It's been our honor to have
Yes.
both of you on this show.
It is.
Thank you so much for joining.
And yes, before we make our New Year's wish for the next year, we will see the film
Dogman.
Check out the film first.
Definitely will. And thank you, Arno, for joining us as well.
you're very welcome.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
不敢相信，
我们合开的雅思高校冲刺班开始招生了。
你可以呢从中体验到学习英文的乐趣，还有挑战。
想要一次雅思就7.0以上吗？
需要2个月密集练习官方的考试教材，
而且还有我提供的写作的模板 ，Sandra 客制化口说风格，
还有独家解题秘诀。
直接压缩1半阅读时间。
分数呢直接从3到4分跳到6到7分是有可能的。赶快按下方链接领取免费体验券。
直接来跟我们对话，让我们亲自告诉你什么叫做高级的秘诀。
It's funny, like a dog, for example, if you point the finger and you say, I love you, I love you, he will be like this because he reacts much more to the tone. If you say, I really hate you, I hate you, you're a bastard.
The dog will be like,
I was thinking about something like that because you can't really communicate verbally, yes, with dogs, but be more like signs, symbols.
But it's funny because I have a dog called Snoop Dogg.
Does he do?
And my kids talk to him in English and I talk to him in French. And there's a bunch of words that he understands in the 2 languages.
Wait, there's a why Snoop Dogg? I think that's an important question.
Yeah,
Wait, let's go back to the.
but I didn't dare to ask though.
Is it
I
because
need to know.
is it his name so because of the singer or the cartoon?
More the singer. Knowing my wife and my kids, it's more the singer.
Interesting choice.